Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Monday. Man, I just looked this up and I forgot the date. It's Monday, May the 18th, 2015. This is ProofWLSWorks, and I'm your Monday vlogger, B. Now, this week's topic ought to be a pretty fun one. We're talking about rewards. Now, let me read this because it's kind of long. Actually, I think I can paraphrase part of this. So, and then we'll just jump into it. So it says here, rewards and self-celebration. All right, how do you reward yourself and celebrate success without turning to food as part of the reward and celebration? Let me give you a little example here. Basically, what we're talking about is, say you had like a really stressful week, whatever, you were sick, you couldn't work out, whatever, and you still made your weight goals for the week. So how do you reward yourself, right? Without saying, okay, I'm going to give myself a cheat day, because that's what a lot of people do, and, I'm just as guilty. You had a good week, you met your weight goals for the week or the month or whatever it was, and say, okay, I'm going to do something nice for myself. So what do? You go get some ice cream. That's what I do, right? But think about it for just a minute. Is that really the best thing to do? Because, okay, let's say you had a great week, you worked out all week long, you ate spot on, you lost 3 or 4 pounds that week, and then you go out and you eat, 2,000 calories worth of ice cream sundae. It's kind of defeats the purpose, right? So, what are some things that we can do? Ooh, sorry, there's a big bright light behind me. What are some things that we can do to reward ourselves, to give us a pat on the back, and not necessarily have to turn to food? Well, it's kind of a tough one. Without being counterproductive, because the first thing I'm going to say is, well, maybe you give yourself a rest day in the middle of the week and you don't go to the gym. But then again, that's almost as counterproductive as, giving yourself an ice cream sundae. But it's an option, One of my favorite things is retail therapy. You're gonna go out and buy yourself a new shirt or a new hat or a new something or other. And if you're like me, you're on a budget. That's not always an option. But let's say you want to lose 10 pounds this month. So what do? You start putting $5 or $10 away a week. Don't go to Starbucks for a couple weeks, and at the end of the month, now you got enough money to go do something nice. Go to a movie, go out and eat sushi. That's healthy. It's something you wouldn't normally eat. You just gotta kind of think outside the box. I guess it's really all about what you enjoy in doing something that you don't normally get to do. Whether it be, take a day off work and go to the beach, or, go buy a puppy. There's so many things that you can do. Go to a concert, you can go to a movie, you can have a date night, you can get a sitter for the kids and just spend the night at home with hubs and watch Netflix. There's so many different things that you can do that you don't always necessarily get to do. Yeah, some of those are kind of extreme, but then again, if you're one of these people that doesn't really reward yourself, or you never stop to think to reward yourself, it's important. You have to stop and what's the phrase I'm thinking of here? You gotta stop and smell the roses. You gotta pat yourself on the back every once in a while, because the scale can only do so much. Yeah, it feels really good to get on the scale and see you lost some weight this week. Yeah, it feels really good to slide into those jeans and they fit a little looser. But you gotta go above and beyond. Every once in a while, you've gotta treat yourself right. And or nice, not necessarily right. And this goes without saying. This goes for many aspects of your life. Let's say you meet your financial goals, or you meet your religious goals. You go to church every Sunday this month, or you go to a Bible study every week for 6 months, or you do something. You've gotta give yourself. You've gotta lift yourself up. And this goes so far beyond weight and weight loss. This is right up here. This is all in the mental. I know I'm stumbling a lot here, but I'm trying to explain this. It makes it worth it. You know what I mean? Especially when you get out of that honeymoon stage, when you get out of that rapid weight loss stage, and things really start to slow down, and you're not losing 10, 15, 20 pounds in a month. You gotta find something to keep you motivated. You gotta find something to keep your mental attitude on the up. And giving yourself little rewards, patting yourself on the back, however you find to do that, is is how that happens. It's very, very, very important. Me personally, I'm probably just as guilty, and every once in a while I just have to stop and say, you know what, I haven't done anything for me in a while, and if I can get this done this week, I'm going to go do this, and I will. I'll go shopping, I'll go buy a guitar, or I'll go buy a new shirt or some new shoes or something I don't necessarily need, but just treat myself right, because I treat myself well. I keep saying right, but it's right and well, it kind of goes hand in hand. But you treat yourself well because you deserve it. You work hard, and you go through a lot. You may not realize it, or maybe you do. You just don't do anything about it. And don't worry about what anybody else tells you. Like I said, if it's a matter of, well, I can't really afford it, find a way to cut a little bit out of your day, out of your week. If I don't have time, make time. You got to pay yourself first, financially and with time. If you don't make the time, it's never going to be there. You give your time to everything else, your commitments and your school and your kids and your family and your spouses, but you don't ever take any time for yourself. And you got to take some time for yourself, because yourself is the most important. And I think we'd all go batshit crazy if we didn't. So that's what I got this week, guys. Guys, make sure you thumbs up, don't thumbs down, subscribe, tell your friends. Come back and see us tomorrow for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works video. And, of course, come back and see me on Monday for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works vlog. Have a wonderful week, guys, and take care.